What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Johnny Nitafan, and obviously you could see I don't got my camera on and I'm filming this from my phone. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you the 5 mistakes that life insurance agents don't even know they're making, and you might be making these too. And I want to see you win, I want to see you succeed, and I want to see you be successful. So right in, let's just get into it. The first mistake that I feel like, or I see agents making consistently on a day-to-day basis, is that they're buying leads. They're buying leads from these lead vendors who are recycling these leads that are not interested at all in life insurance. And so the reason why this is a huge problem is because you are working leads that are not interested. Like they're filling out tons of other forms, and these are strictly data being sold to you. They're probably being sold for 50 cents, $1, $4, $8 even. These are all aged leads that have no business in wanting to buy life insurance. Yeah, they might have filled something out years ago, but they're getting resold over and over and over and over again. And you probably have gotten this multiple times where somebody answers or you get your lead batch and you're like, dude, this is the 10th time I've bought this same exact lead, because the system was meant to fail. And so if you're making this mistake, I highly recommend generating your own leads or getting a lead source that you own yourself, because if you don't own your marketing, the likelihood of you actually succeeding in this business is very low. Because if you don't own your marketing, if you don't own the sole source of you being able to make money, if you don't own the source and the flow of people coming to you, even if you're a top closer, even if you are an absolute savage on the phone, you are not going to close as much as you could, because that's simply not a high leverage task and activity. So I really recommend owning your source. Now, the second thing that new insurance agents are making, or just agents in general are making right now, and I hope you're not making this mistake either, is that you're not checking, and especially telesales agents, you're not checking that your phone is getting marked as spam. This is a huge problem that most agents are making. They're not checking if their phone is getting marked as spam. So make sure that when you're dialing the phone and when you're making 100, 200, 300, 400 calls per day, this isn't happening to you, that your phone is not getting marked as spam, because the likelihood that the person answers when your phone is getting marked as spam is not big, right? And so I make this video because I want to see you guys win. I want to see you guys succeed. I want to see you guys selling more life insurance than anybody else. I want to see you guys not only at the top of the leaderboards, because that's sometimes an indicator of success, but more importantly, that you have more money than anybody else in your agency. So I want to see you guys win. I want to see you succeed. So make sure you're getting your numbers not marked as spam, right? Making sure that they are clean numbers and they're verified and they're good, right? A good way, right, to be able to increase your contact rate, especially as a new telesales agent, or if you're not seeing a big contact rate, is using local presence. Get a dialer. I have recommendations. I use Kixi. I personally don't get any kickback from that, but with Kixi, the huge reason why I decided to start using that was because it really helped the connection boost. It helped, they have this feature called Connection Boost. There's tons of CRMs that actually have this as well, but it's a way for you to increase your contact rate by not having to dial more people. So this ultimately leads to a higher leverage task for you as the agent, so that you can make more money, so you can make less dials, more presentations, and more money. Because that's, at the end of the day, what we're trying to do. And why not make the work a little bit easier and a little bit more efficient? Because if you're watching this video, I guarantee you're probably not just wanting the easy way out. You're wanting to do the work. You just want to do it at a higher leverage. You want to do it at a higher clip. You're already probably making $300 a day right now, so might as well make it more efficient, so you can turn those 1 to 2 presentations maybe that you get on a daily basis in the consistency, and you can get that up to 5, 10, 20 presentations consistently, so you can make more sales. Now, the third thing that most agents are making as a huge mistake is they're not surrounding themselves with a community, and they're not surrounding themselves with like-minded agents, especially when you're doing telesales. I cannot stress and emphasize this enough. the way I was able to increase my sales was getting in the dial room and having other people hold me accountable to what I was saying. As well, if you're an agency owner, this is a great way that you can actually help train your agents. Life insurance telesales is infinitely scalable. So if you're able to train people on Zoom live, you're able to hear and give them live feedback. But then on top of that, you're able to help new agents like whisper in their ear and help them make sales. But then on top of that, you're able to dial out and help them make more money. It's a win-win-win situation. So if you don't have a dial room, if you don't have a community, if you don't have agents that are wanting to scale with you or don't have the same like-minded mindset, right? As you, if you feel like you're stuck right now, if you feel like you're just the top producer and nobody else is pushing you, then I highly recommend getting into another room and taking it to another level, because you're not going to rise to the level of your potential, right? You've heard me say this tons of times. You're going to fall to the level of your systems and standards. So what standards do you have in place? Do you have people in your life that are pushing, that are consistent over and over and over again? Even when they close 3, they're asking, how can I get to 5? How can I get to 7? How can I get to 10 apps per day? How can I make $10,000 in a week, right? Like how Max was able to do $19K on $950 of ad spend, which is crazy. All that to say, make sure that you're getting around like-minded individuals, getting around the community, getting around people who are pushing you to think on another level, because there might be a few things stopping you right now. It might be the leads, it might be the sales, but it also might be because you're not getting yourself in rooms where people think bigger, because it's simply your mindset might be holding you back. You might be having limiting beliefs in your life that are actually holding you back from receiving the blessing that God has put on your life. So get around people who are committed to your success, who are wanting to see you win, who are pushing you to new heights, that are holding you accountable towards your goals, so you can feed your family, so you can make more money, so you can have the freedom and financial stability and consistency that you have been looking for. Now, the fourth thing mistake that insurance agents don't even know that they're making is they're not tracking their numbers. I tell this to people consistently over and over and over and over again. And that's the first thing that we hammer down in the community when I get on game plans so that people can scale past 20,000 a month. And also in the course modules and the tons of different videos that I made just for the community, is getting your metrics dialed in, understanding the data. This is how you're able to make calculated, strategic decisions in your life and your business so that you can scale and ultimately have more freedom in your business, in your life. Because I don't believe building a life around my business. I want to build a business around my life, because I didn't get into this business so I can be enslaved. A lot of agents think are sold this dream that you're gonna have financial stability, right? You're sold this dream that you're gonna make tons of passive income, that you're gonna make all this money. But the reality is, it's just a way that people enslave you into the business and they just sell the dream of freedom, but they don't even live it themselves. So get around people who are actually living what they're talking about, right? So make sure that you're tracking your data. Make sure you're tracking the dials, contacts, appointments, presentations, closing ratio, cost per acquisition, cost per lead, how many leads you're generating, what's your closing ratio on those leads. Make sure you're tracking all those numbers, because if you do, you're able to really scale your business and figure out the problem you're trying to solve. We have a saying in our community that we always ask ourselves, what problem am I trying to solve? Am I trying to get more contacts? Well, I need to get a dialer. If I'm trying to get more presentations, I need to work on my intro. If I'm trying to increase my closing ratio, I need to work on the why questions and overcoming the think about it and overcoming those back-end objections. Okay, so what problem am I trying to solve? You have to figure that out, and then you can get to that next level that you haven't seen yet. And I really believe that you can. I wouldn't be making this video if I didn't believe that you can actually do it, that you're the chosen one, that you can actually get to that next level that you feel called to do, right? Because I firmly believe the more money that you make, the more income that you have, the more profitable that your business is, the more impact that you can make on people's lives, the employees that you have in your business lives, the agents that you help and coach and mentor, right? This is my calling on my life, so I can help you succeed and win, and you can go out and bless a ton of other people and go crush it, not only in business, but in life, becoming jacked, becoming a top agent, top producer, using the podium to be able to announce God's glory more, not less, right? So track your metrics, make sure that those are dialed in, right? And the last mistake that insurance agents are making, that they don't even think and understand that they're making, is they don't have the systems and standards in their life, right? What do I mean? Are you waking up, it doesn't matter what time you're waking up, but are you working starting at 8 or 8:30 in the morning? Are you getting on the phone at that time? Are your standards dialed in to where you know exactly what you need to do to be able to hit your numbers, to be able to scale to the capacity that you want to do? Whether that's 20, 30, 40,000 a month, whatever it is. But do you have standards in your life? Do you have systems in place for yourself and your business so that you can propel yourself and consistently hit those numbers? Because you probably have had those months where you have an insane month and all of a sudden you feel like, hey, I need to take a break, or I can take a break now, or I can relax, or I can I'm more comfortable now. But do you have systems and standards in your life and daily commitments, right? So that you can scale to whatever capacity that you want. And so a lot of agents don't have those standards. They're waiting till 11, 12 o'clock to be able to start dialing, or waiting to start creating content like this. They're waiting to really scale their business and their life and their future. So what are your standards in your life? These are the 5 mistakes insurance agents are making. And I make this video because I don't want you to be one of them. I want you to be able to implement this into your business, into your life, so you can make a ton of money, that you can feed your family, that you can scale, really truly scale your business, right? I had a guy reach out to me just from the free content yesterday. He made $1,400 just by watching the videos. So if you actually implement it and you take action and you watch these things, invest in yourself, invest in your business, invest in your future, there's no way that you can fail. I believe in you. I want to see you guys win. I wanted to make this quick video as I'm in between meetings, helping a ton of agents scale inside the community of agents wanting to scale past 20,000 a month. Max, Gonzalo, Chase, tons of other agents are scaling their business as well, giving them the exact same systems and processes: sales, marketing, business, mindset, personal finance, all the things so that you can scale to that next level. I want to see you guys win. I want to see you guys succeed. I don't want you to be the 8% or the 92% of insurance agents that fail, because you are the one, you're the chosen one. I believe in you. Another daily video in the books. Like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you guys are thinking of the everyday videos in February. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.